On February 10th, 1962, the US and the Soviet Union make a high-profile prisoner exchange in Berlin. In the midst of the Cold War in 1957, KGB operative Reino Heinemann entered the US Embassy in Paris and announced his intention to defect. In exchange for asylum, he promised that he could help expose a major Soviet spy network. Heinemann's information led to Rudolf Abel, who had been posing as an artist and photographer in Brooklyn, but was, in reality, the brilliant leader of a Soviet spy network. In 1960, American pilot Francis Gary Powers' high-altitude U-2 spy plane was shot down over Russia's Ural Mountains. Powers parachuted safely, but was promptly arrested by the Soviets. On February 10, 1962, Powers and Abel were brought to separate sides of the Glienicke Bridge, which connected West Berlin with East Germany across Lake Wannsee. As the spies waited, negotiators talked in the center of the bridge where a white line divided east and west. Finally, Powers and Abel were waved forward, and they crossed the line on the bridge at the same moment at 8:52 a.m. Just before the transfer, Frederick Pryor, an American student held in East Germany since August 1961, was also released at a different crossing. To learn more about this spy swap, I highly recommend the 2015 movie Bridge of Spies. It's directed by Steven Spielberg and stars Tom Hanks as American lawyer James B. Donovan, who helped negotiate the prisoner exchange. It also stars English actor Mark Rylance, who plays Rudolf Abel absolutely brilliantly. He rightfully won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his performance. Here are other events that happened today in history. In 1763, the 7 Years' War, a victory for Britain over France, ends with the signing of the Treaty of Paris. In 1846, Mormon pioneers begin their long westward migration from Illinois to Utah. In 1906, Britain launches the Dreadnought, revolutionizing battleship design and triggering a naval arms race. In 1940, Puss Gets the Boot, the first ever Tom and Jerry cartoon short, debuts in U.S. movie theaters. In 1978, American rock band Van Halen releases its self-titled debut album to critical and commercial success. In 2007, first-term Senator Barack Obama announces his candidacy for U.S. President in Springfield, Illinois. In 2022, the U.S. Labor Department reports that inflation has risen to a 4-decade high of 7.5%. And now, it's time for our Today in History quiz. How tall was American TV chef Julia Child? 6 foot, 6'2", 6'4", or 6'6"? Think you know the answer? Drop your guesses in the comments below. Find out if you're right tomorrow on Today in History.